Mega Diancie is making its way into Pokemon Go during Go Fest, which is very exciting, but we want to see how strong is Mega Diancie in Pokemon Go and what are some of the nuances behind this Pokemon that might make it a little bit challenging or unique for some of us in Pokemon Go. So welcome to the Trainer Club, here we go! Alrighty guys, so let's read what this says on Pokemon Go. It says, Mega Diancie makes its Pokemon Go debut. A double Diancie debut, that's right. After appearing for the first time at the in-person Go Fests events in London, Osaka, and New York City, Diancie's Mega Evolution, Mega Diancie, will make its worldwide debut for ticket-holding trainers during Go Fest 2023 Global. Okay, so what it seems like is it's coming out only for the Global Go Fest, which is pretty cool. I get that. You know, Mega Rayquaza is coming for the other part, and then the Global is going to get Mega Diancie. So for me, initially thinking, I was like, okay, well, we get Diancie in the ticket holders, which means that we probably won't be able to get more than one of them, but then we're gonna get the Mega debut after that, which means we should be able to catch this Pokemon in raids, which means that the exclusive Diancie is only really cool for like a couple weeks, which is fine with me. I don't really care that much, but that's one thing that's kind of interesting about this whole situation here. Okay, so right now, let's get into everything we have to know about Mega Diancie in Pokemon Go because I really like this Pokemon. However, there are some things in here that might happen in Pokemon Go that could make it a little bit less powerful, even though it's already very powerful. So Mega Diancie is a rock type Pokemon and a fairy type. It's gonna max out at 4,913. It has an attack value right now proposed in Pokemon Go, like the expected non-nerf version, at 342. It has a defense of 235 and the stamina is 137, which is the only thing that's really holding this Pokemon back. It's going to be double weak to steel and single weak to water, ground, and grass. It will double resist dragon. It will single resist dark, fire, bug, flying, as well as normal. And then as far as its moveset's projected to be, is going to be tackle and rock throw being one of the premier rock moves. And then as far as the charge moves, it's going to get power gem, not really relevant, but it does get rock slide, which is very surprising. And then it also gets moon blast, which is not the greatest fairy move. So however, if this Pokemon did get a better fairy move, it would be very impactful in the game for its ranking. However, it does not have a quick fairy move as of right now in Pokemon Go. Not to say that it couldn't in the future, because remember, they always do these raid weekends where they introduce some type of move where it's like, wow, that Pokemon just got way better, and it could come to Diancie as well. Okay, so as of right now, let's check this Pokemon out against itself to see how good its ER value is, which is basically taking how much damage it does and how tanky it is, combining it and averaging it and making it the best way that we can analyze this Pokemon for a meta attacker in Pokemon Go. Let's check it out. The best moveset on Mega Diancie is going to be Rock Throw and Rock Slide at 46.27. The second best is going to be Power Gem at 45.17. And then Moon Blast with Rock Throw is going to be 43.82. For the regular Diancie, Rock Throw, Rock Slide 28.07. Okay, so if we're looking at this Pokemon from a regular standpoint, obviously 28 is really far out there. We are not even in the ballpark of being a meta relevant attacker. But like I did say in my other video, this Pokemon with a Mega is very strong. 46.27 is potentially topping the charts in the rock category. However, this Pokemon is in the game right now, meaning that it potentially could be getting a nerf, which would make it a little bit less powerful. I sure hope that doesn't happen, but it is definitely possible. So now let's check this Pokemon out in the fairy moveset, which means no fairy move exclusive in the fast category, but in the charge category, there's going to be a fairy move exclusive. So let's see where this Pokemon sits before we get into the rock. The best fairy moves in the game, Mega Gardevoir at the top at 47.7. We have the Zacian Crown Sword, not out yet. Mega Alakazam, very powerful with that Dazzling Gleam at 44.94. In the fourth spot, we actually have Mega Diancie with the Moon Blast, Rock Throw at 43.82, followed by Shadow Gardevoir, Xurkitree, and other Pokemon. Okay, so looking at this Pokemon in the fairy category is already a very impressive feat for this. However, if we do get it nerfed, I could still see it sitting in the fourth spot overall. Hopefully it doesn't get nerfed and it can stay as is, but typically speaking, when Pokemon come into Go, they typically get a little bit of a nerf to make them, I guess, not such boss Pokemon and a little bit more averaged in the game. However, this Pokemon, with it not being crazy high in the fairy category, I don't think that a crazy nerf is needed, but we will have to see. So now let's check out what I really want to see is the rock category. At the top, we do have the Diancie in the Mega category with Rock Throw and Rock Slide at 46.27. Then we have Mega Tyranitar with Smackdown and Stone Edge at 45.73, followed by Mega Aerodactyl at 42.49. Then we have Shadow Gigalith, Shadow Tyranitar, Rhyperior actually at 39.51, Rampardos, Tyrantrum, Terrakion, 37.38, Shadow Aggron. Then if we want to go into the second page, we're actually not going to find the Diancie. If we want to see the Diancie, we have to go to the third page in the 29th spot overall with Rock Throw and Rock Slide at 28.07 behind other Pokemon such as Omastar, Golem, Regirock, Aerodactyl, and others. Okay, so without that Mega, guys, it is absolutely crazy weak. But the Mega puts it, as of right now, in the #1 spot. However, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if it does get a nerf, and it does not remain as the #1 attacker in the game for the Rock category, even though I think it would be very cool because of the Rock Throw, Rock Slide, very powerful moveset. But this combination of Fairy and Rock is going to be a very good dual type Pokemon, and something that I'm really looking forward to getting, to be able to Mega boost this Pokemon, multiple of them, all the way to level 3 for the Mega, to be able to optimize catching these Pokemon. Because just think, there's always places for more Rock Pokemon in the Mega categories, because right now we have the Aerodactyl and we have the Tyranitar, and then also in the Fairy category there's always room for a couple more Pokemon. Why not? And why not combine the two? Because you never know when there's going to be a time when you're like, wow, there's an event, Go Fest, I would really love to catch Aerodactyl XL Candy, and I really want some Ralts XL Candy. Oh, well, now I have the Diancie, right? That's the power of Mega level 3. So regardless of if it does get nerfed or not, it's still a very powerful Rock type attacker, and the second move recommendation on that Pokemon would be Moonblast, and it's actually set up perfectly for that because it can't get a Fairy Fast move, which would make a dual powered up Pokemon necessary, because you don't want to miss out on that stab bonus if you're going to use it for a Fairy category. But right now it's only going to be double Rock with a second charge move of Fairy, and as of right now I do think it's worth to get that second charge move for this Pokemon in its Mega category. Even though Gardevoir reigns supreme, you'll probably use that, but why not have it? So thank you guys for tuning in, as always, to all of my likers, commenters, subscribers, Patreon members. Everybody takes their support, subscription, and participation to the next level. I'm gonna see you guys out on the next video. Peace. I want to take this time to thank everybody who supports me in every facet. It means the world to me, and an extra special thank you to all my Patreons. I greatly appreciate the extra support to continue to allow me to pursue Pokemon Go full time, allowing me to create my daily video uploads in the most timely fashion for everyone's benefit. Plus, I get the amazing experience of sharing my creative processes behind the scenes and rating all around the globe with select upper tiers. Thank you everybody for being a part of the Trainer Club. You all mean the absolute world to me, and I will see you guys out on the next video.